How Cinderella's Mice Tricked Lucifer is actually one of my favourite Grolier books from when I was younger. I don't know if you can see this, but I actually have a rather large Lucifer plush in my life. He looks very happy, despite what this book is about. Lucifer isn't actually my favourite Disney cat. My favourite Disney cat is Figaro, but Lucifer comes a close second, and this brings me back so many wonderful memories from when I was younger. So as usual, when I do these kind of nostalgic videos, I'll just have a quick flick through, talk a little bit about it. I'm not going to read it. I bought this on eBay for about £2, maybe £3, including postage, and it's well worth the nostalgia. So we have this kind of pale blue colour for the main colour. I don't remember this kind of almost hot pink colour. The camera's not really picking up the colour very well. But I don't remember the spine colour. It didn't kind of jump out at me. Then we have the plain back, of course. And then this I'd forgotten. If you'd asked me to describe what this looked like before I rediscovered it, I wouldn't have remembered. Not entirely sure what that weird yellow colour is, so we will ignore that one. This is obviously a second-hand book. But one thing that struck me when I first got this, when I first received it, have I got a publication date? 1980. So I was born in 1992. I believe I started to get these when I was about 4, give or take. And one thing that struck me about this, I'll talk about the narrative in a second, but one thing that struck me when I started to look through it was how poor quality the illustrations were compared to other Disney Grolier books. Now, there's obviously nothing wrong with this. It's very nice, soft, gentle colours, very recognisable characters. You have Cinderella, although her hair is a lot darker than I would have expected. But the birds are very recognisable, and we have Gus and Jack and Gus and the other recognisable mice, but it's just not as sharp as some of the other Grolier books. I don't know if this is because this particular book was published in the 80s. I can't remember if the one I had was this. Maybe, maybe in later reprints of the book, maybe the illustrations were a little bit sharper. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely not something that I remembered, and that was just something that stood out to me. And to be honest, none of these pages I've shown you brought back any memories. And then I saw this, and straight away it came flooding back to me. And the point of this is that the mice are fed up of Lucifer sneaking up on him. Look how cute that is. It's just such, I don't know what I just knocked off my desk. Such a cute little, very sweet. I wish I could show you Lucifer more properly, but he won't fit in the frame. They're fed up of Lucifer sneaking up on them, so they want to give him this bell, because then they'll be able to hear him. But it's a little bit difficult. How can they get anywhere close to Lucifer? And one thing leads to another, and, well, I won't say exactly what happens. You can read this, of course, if you want to, but as we saw at the very beginning, Lucifer does look very dashing in his bell. I mean, that is beautiful, even though the animation may not be as, as vibrant or as sharp as it is in some of the other Grolier books. It's still adorable. So this for me is one that will always bring back happy memories. How Cinderella's Mice Tricked Lucifer the Cat is an absolutely adorable book. One of my favourite Wonderful World of Disney, Disney's Wonderful World of Reading. Definitely one that takes me instantly back to my childhood.